gas on.
There is going to be a Ford. This one here is a F-150. This one here is the 2021 Ford F-150. I'm reading it from up there, so I don't really know cars, my trucks like that as much. Got the Toyo open country tires on them, which is really good. 275/65. You got your 20s. You got the bed right here that they latched up and closed, your backup camera, all your other nice little features. I can't really be messing with the truck, because this here is going to easily go for 10,000. Ooh, maybe even more. Look at that. That there is nice. It's real nice looking right here. And he got his weather mats in here, and it smells like a brand new truck because it was. It's a 2021. But you guys know that's almost a brand new truck. Pretty clean back seat and everything. It smells just like my Silverado. Oh, and we got power in this one. I love these running boards from Ford. Those there are just, I love these. Those are nice. Bose. Yeah, man, this looks really nice. Let's see what we're looking at. Look at that big old camera right there. That's that camera. Y'all know it's a screen, bro. Let's see. Let's go ahead and crank her up. Let's see what she sounds. Actually, before we crank her up, I actually want to, oh no. Well, we're going to tie that back up because we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to tie that back up. Alrighty. Let's see. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing here back together real quick. Alright, so we got it tied on back just like I said I was going to do it. I wasn't able to get this here open because I think it requires the key to go in there. Let's go ahead and let's see if I can pop this thing here out real quick. Y'all really want to hear the baby run. You don't want to hear all this. Yep, it works. Doors locked. Doors unlocked. Extended sunroof in this one here. Oh, look at that. Built tough. These little gauge closers are not bad. It's not bad looking. It's actually really nice. I love my gear shifter right here. I never liked the ones right here, but whatever. Everybody, for whatever reason, loves them right here. I don't know why, but I like mine's right here. Just gives it that more sportish type of feel. Okay, yeah, USB not supported. AC blows okay in this one here. Got your Pro trailer hooked up on here. This one here sounds fairly good. I don't hear anything bad on this one here. Let me see if I could find the, maybe I had to get out. Maybe I need to get out. Key replace. Gotta replace the battery and the key soon. Let's see. Let's play the game. Window. Okay, this one here definitely works. How about that one? That one works. That one works. All right. Uh-oh, that one there is having a little trouble. So it might be something I'm gonna have to do with that one. And that one there goes straight up and down, which is sweet. All right, let's see. What about our sunroof? Oh, Eureka, our sunroof works. I'm trying to hold my camera really tight so it doesn't fall and hit my face. Yeah, and it goes even further back. Cool. And I'm guessing that this one right here is for the vent. Yep, there you go. That's your vent. Or you can press it back, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's not working. All right, let's go ahead and close that one up. Alrighty, that's not too bad, man. This ain't too bad. USB ports and everything. I just don't, man. I know your truck in general, like if you're not willing to spend $10,000, you can't even look at a truck. It's not even, there's not even a point to it. And then many times for many trucks, I'm gonna roll this window down so we don't get locked out. Pop the hood. check out this hood. But yeah, usually you have to be willing to spend about $10,000 on a truck at an auction, and then you don't really get that much of a huge turnover. Oh, I guess I didn't unpop it. You don't really get that much of a profit margin from them, because then like this one here, oh, this thing is broken. See there, that thing there is broken. So we can't unpop the hood. I can't check out the hood. So since I can't check out the hood, there's no point. I definitely will keep it because it doesn't sound like there's anything wrong. Oh, for mine. No obvious damages on here. It's running real smooth. It's an EcoBoost. Y'all know about the EcoBoost engines. You know what kind of problems these babies have. So I'm gonna go back in and double check to make sure I didn't see a check engine light on mine. On this one. I said mine like I'm finna buy it. And this one here being a 2021 is probably gonna be a lot more than $10,000, I can assure you. I don't know too much about this one here per se. It might go up to be about 12, maybe 13, just depending on what these things here really go for. I haven't really seen this, but this is a really, really, really nice truck. So even though it being a HPD theft recovery, it might go for more. If y'all seen my previous video, you remember that TRX? TRX sold for $34,000. And with auction fees, bro paid $40,000 for it. So this here actually sounds really nice. Let's see. Yeah, it says replace the battery. Let's see. Let's see. A pre-auto collision assist not available. Okay, service. Okay. Yeah, the hood is still up. Check brake system. So we got to do the brake system. Yeah, the brake fault. Oh God, that's something else. And you got to replace the battery key. And that's pretty much about it on this one here. Okay. Now I'm gonna play another game. Which, public auctions, you can drive them. Places like this here, you really can't. I'm just going to put it in reverse. Okay, the reverse camera works. See, I put it in drive. Okay, you can feel it in drive a little bit. All right, I'm going to put it back in park. But that there is a huge gear shifter right there. Really, really big gear shifter. Okay, so... see, it's pretty nice. I like it. I just have to see what it goes for. Like I said, though, something like this here is easily, especially 2021. This ain't finna be no $10,000 truck, which is which you can get Fords and check rear seats for occupants. I like that. I like that. Mine's tell me the same thing too. It tells me the same thing. So like when I have like a back seat, I mean, but you know, mine's you have to. I think you got to set it up too. But anyway, it has it to where like whenever my son is riding in the back seat, or you know someone's in the back seat, it just tells me to check for rear occupants and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how someone can leave their kid in a car, but you know, I guess some people can do it. Anyway. This one here is probably going to go for a lot of money. I will keep an eye out on it. And we'll let you guys know what it goes for. It is an HPD theft recovery. So it's going to be under theft recovery, which is I think this one here would be a score. You can almost drive this one here. But I got to do the brake system. I don't know how the brakes is done on here. So if I do come pick it up, I will pick it up. And I would put it on a flatbed and bring it to the shop, or maybe to the house. I wouldn't drive this. But if any of you guys are interested, let me know. Maybe I'll go ahead and fight for it. I actually like it. I actually think it looks nice. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this one here. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Chrysler 200 right here. I don't know if this one here is ready for viewing. Oh, I have one of these already, so I don't know if I want to get another one. Yeah, I don't even know if this baby here have any power to it. Nah, man, this one ain't got no juice to it. Probably got some in there, gotta just take a look at the inside of it. Not a bad looking car, but it's not something I guess I'll keep it on my list. Maybe I'll check it out. It does have a current state inspection sticker, which is what I would usually tell y'all is a positive. It looks like this here is the only damage on this baby right here. This is something else going on the inside. This looks like grass or dirt. So it tells me that they ran into the grass, some dirt. The radiator looks like it's bent, so it might run hot. The radiator's messed up. I don't think that they messed up the tires, the rims on here. Just some scratches and stuff. We have a little crown on that. A little design. And like I said, I had one of these. Let's see. No, they didn't take it out of the neutral, so it probably does run. I just have to. I said I got it on. I'll put it on my list since it does have a current state inspection sticker. Usually, whenever someone keeps the state inspection sticker on there, it looked like the tires all matching too. You can see that they got Michelin here and Michelin all the way around, and the tires got really good tread on them. Pay attention to that kind of stuff, little signs like that. Not much of any other damage, major damage going around on the car. They do have this here, which is typical from these Chryslers. They usually pull pieces right there, usually come out, or like right up in here. These, for whatever reason, pop out. Seeing that happen pretty often. Yeah, the tires are, there's a pretty good tread on them, but they got some cracks on them. What year is this one? Oh, this is a 2020. 2020, so these are current tires. They're Michelin, so you know you can't get no better than Michelin. If you ever want to know about your tires, it's the best ones you can get. Might be a good car. Might have taken really good care of it. And these here usually go cheap, so I'll try it out. Maybe, I don't know, I'm ballparking it. Maybe about 21, 22. Maybe. And auction fees run me about close to 3. Thinking kind of sell it for like 4, maybe 5. Let's pop the hood. I want to see what this baby look like. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this one. Let me pop the hood on this one here. I want to see what this one's looking like. Underneath the hood, see there's any obvious damage components. You do got some dent right there and one right here on the hood, but that's pretty much about it. Let's see. Yeah, the typical 2.4. Everything else is copacetic on these things here. It is connected, so I don't know why it's not cranking. Oh, and the hydraulics are going out. Typical on these here too. Especially if these here are the OEM. They usually always do that. Anyway, not a bad car. Not a bad SUV. I definitely will check that one out a little bit later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. It's a BMW. As you guys know, I buy a lot of these. I'm a BMW fanatic. Some of y'all tell me in the comment section how much a BMW freak I am. This is a 3 Series. I had one just like this one here, but the one I had is an 03, and he added the side skirts to it, make it sit out a little bit more wider, much more aggressive. No wonder this one looked a little bit more attractive. I don't understand it. He did that on this one here. And I had one, mine was an 03. This one here is from Title Max. This is a repossessed vehicle, so it's obviously more than likely got a clean title on it. Oh, this is an X5. I'm tripping. I guess I don't know my BMWs, huh? I kind of figured it was. X3 is a smaller. This one here is not so small. My man put the custom flow mats in here. Oh my God, I know he's sick right now. Maybe he was just tired of it. You know, sometimes you get tired of them and want something new. What in the world? Because I know that's not the... Yeah, that's the gear shifter there. That's the front. There's the carbon fiber on there. Okay. They do have parts in this one here, which is not a good sign. Anytime you find a vehicle with parts into it, this looks like Ford. I don't know if this got mixed or whatever. I know this is definitely not a BMW's shifter. So but anyway, I do see some brakes back there. Looks like in some other parts it does say BMW on it, so that's not a good sign. It does have, I just didn't even realize that this is the third row seating option right here. All this stuff back here, though, you can't really move. Let me see, I can move this out the way. Nope. Camera, holding camera. Yeah, so this one here has the third row seating option. Even got your little vents here and everything right there, which is spectacular. It really just doesn't feel good to me because of the extra parts. I've never bought a car with extra parts in the back seat or extra parts. I've only done it twice, and neither one of them was any good. They was never worth it. BMWs always mess up around here, which is one reason why people put those on there. Let me stop giving y'all all the damn secrets. I'm just running my mouth and giving y'all everything. Yeah, he has this original and got his weather floor mat. I like that. Carbon fiber up here. This is really nice. This is really, really, really nice. I want to know, does it crank? It's one of the main things that a lot of people really be concerned with. Do these babies here run? And then I just go in and look at them and just be looking at them. 3.5i drive. Let's see what these tires are looking like. This is not bad. Yeah, it is. That's bad. It's 275, 40, 20. I think the back should be 315. Should be like the 315. No, these got 255, 50, 19 on there. Okay, because some of the other ones that you would have like the 315. I guess that one's a newer one. See, yeah. I'm trying to record better for you guys. Not to make it's too far out. Yeah, this is from Title Max. This is a 2013. I bought me an 06, an 04, an 09, a 2014. So I had a bunch of these. Oh man, look at this. This here is from in and out use, so which means that the person who drove this here probably was doing a lot of in the car, out of the car, into the car, out of the car type thing. Dirt all up in here. This weather mat here is messed up. It has some positives, but it's definitely giving me some negatives. Let's see if she'll run. Just want to see how. I think someone told me that these here are supposed to, I got hand sanitizer in here, supposed to charge right there. So let's see. She doesn't say anything. Oh, she doesn't say anything. That sucks. Yeah, doesn't say anything at all. Let's pop the hood on this one here. I don't know, man. Carbon fiber, it looks like it's been, yeah, see, these things here usually wear out, but like he did these here, haven't worn out, and he put these on here, or she put them on there to kind of, you know, give it that little, I guess, like the little sportish feel and everything. Got your headrest up in here. See, this one here doesn't have the cold seats. Oh yes, it does. Right here. I'm dumb. It has the cold seats and everything. Your AC unit. Let's just say that this here is a nice one. Maybe what I'll do is, you got your sunroof. Let me see. It goes from right here, goes all the way in the back over there. I can see what this one here is going for. I really wish that this here would crank up. And you know, the last time I was out here, that's how the video went. First two vehicles I look at, or the three vehicles I looked at, and they didn't run. I don't know, maybe it's just these right here that are up in the front that just don't run. Let me pop the hood on this one here. Oh, I did pop the hood on here. I'm tripping. M series. So let's see. twin turbo. It's the V6. Yeah, they look like they had to give this baby here a jump. I'll take a look at it at a later time. Maybe I'll put it on my list. And then we'll see what that one looked like. See what happens with this one. Maybe I might get another BMW. I don't think I need any more of these. But I'm just so used to them now. And they do look good. So, let's go and move on to the next one. BMW X5. They're telling me something. Yeah, I remember that we seen one of those. It was like a Batman one. And then there's an M3. And here's the other two BMWs. This is the one that I was looking at right here. I remember it from that tow hook from the front of it right here. And I think this one here did run. Look at that tire. Boy, look at that tire. That tire there is... Ugh. People can't fix the cheap stuff or the least expensive problems. This car smells like cigarettes. They're not finna be able to fix the more expensive options. Yeah. No lights, no nothing. Yeah, no power. Alright, you're done. Alright, then there's this one right here. And then there's this one here. It's the same as that one. No power in this one as well either. It is in better shape than that one. Smells better than that one too. I think it's these air wicks that they install into here. See, no power obviously in this one here too. It's a no power day for these, and this baby's sitting real low all the way down into the ground. I don't want to get bothered with it. A bunch of stuff in the back seat. Don't even want to be bothered with it. Oh, that was the battery area. But yeah, it's a 7 Series. I like these 7 Series, but no. Alright, let's check you out and see what you're looking like. And here was one. The other ones, no power in this one here either. This is just a no power day, huh? Yep, just a no power day. Okay, alright. I'm interested in listening to see what those engines sound like, so that's the reason why I'm just kind of walking away from them. I'm going to check out this Mercedes, this SUV. I just passed this one here up. I'm going to check this one here out real quick. I got cars all over. This yard here is growing. Ooh. She has power. Wow. Okay. This one here is one. Boop. I like that. That's cool. This is the 450. So it's the longer version one, which y'all seen from my video when I went to the car show. And there was another video I was supposed to do, but that got didn't happen. Anyway, there is your third row seats. You got your sunroof there. It sucks to be the guys that sit right here. You get no sunroof. You just get air. You get air. But you also do get a TV, I guess. So, you know, you're in the front row seat of the TV. This is a 450, and it's an older 450. And since she has power, which means she does run, did take a look at those tires. The tires do look good on this one here, so this one might be a good one. Let's give her a whirl. Let's see what she crank. It says, don't forget your key. Fooey patooey. I can't crank it. Key is too short. See, it won't reach. Will not reach. Anyway. Sad face. It is a sad, sad day indeed. And they put these on here so you cannot crank this baby up. Let me see. Maybe I can try something real quick. Let's see something. Alright, I got her the crank. I had to take that out. I'm going to put it back. but it runs. And it sounds real smooth and calm. No problems, no issues. Your glove box. Ooh. Yeah, there's your other one. They got screws up in here, which don't sound bad. Out the hood. I'm gonna roll this here down so we don't get locked out. So I am gonna close the door. They got good tires on this one here. Let's see. V8. Nice hydraulics. I think someone told me when I was there at the Houston Auto Show, sit there and said that you're supposed to only put middle grade, at least the middle grade gas in these here, to give the longevity out of your fuel pump, your fuel filter, and your engine. You put premium gas and premium oil in here as well. You're not supposed to go cheap with these here, and so that's one of the main issues why people don't really, cars are not really all that reliable. I'm trying to stick this thing in here. There we go. Well, we got it up in here. I'm showing y'all that it's in here. There we go. All right. Whether I win it or not, whoever wins it, I would like for them to have it in the same condition that I will want it in. Looked at my BMWs and I am vastly disappointed at the way that they turn out. But I did see some other cars that I am definitely going to be interested in. There's a battery in this one here, so I don't even need to look at this. And I just keep looking at Mercedes and trucks. Maybe that's what I'll get. Maybe I'll get a Mercedes or maybe I'll get a truck. I see a Chrysler 300 right here. Let me look at this one here real quick. I'm gonna look at this one here real quick. Oh man, it's really messed up right there. So, there we go. It's the Chrysler 300 right here. No power in this one here too. The dinner right there, which is pretty simple. That there can be replaced, no problem. If it runs, if it indeed runs, which is one of the issues that may face. Then you gotta do the bumper. You gotta do a headlight on this one here too. Front end work. Not bad. And seems to be pretty much about it on this one here. See, like I said, there is no power in this one. Let's see real quick. It's about to start raining, so I think I'm gonna get ready to go head on back inside. Head on to the house. Yeah, no power in this one here. So this one here has no power. Just have to check it out when it goes on the block. Maybe I'll see Chryslers go cheap, but they're also finicky cars. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out the Silverado. This because it's Chevy Tahoe right here. I'm gonna go check out this Nissan Titan over here. This here is the Nissan Titan. This is the Pro 4X, and pretty nice Nissan Titan. I had a black one. It was an old Nissan Titan. And man, Nissan hood is messed up, so that's pretty much all that's got to be fixed. This is a really nice looking truck. I think it looks really nice. Sure. Terrain tires on here. Let's see. Yeah, I had one of these. Not this one here specifically. Mine did not look nowhere near as good as this one here. It was just an 04 Nissan Titan. And I had it after my Ford F-150 died out on me. This one's not gonna run either. Ain't no power. But yeah, I had one. I drove it all the way from Fourth Ward. It was Fourth Ward that I drove that one from. Am I pronouncing it right? No, it was Wanko, whatever. I drove it from. I think it was fourth ward. I think it was fourth ward, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was fourth ward. I think the Equinox came from Wanko. Anyway, I wound up getting it, and it did not run. It was from Copart, and I noticed one reason why it didn't run, and it didn't run because it didn't have a battery in it. So then I took a huge Hail Mary, driving hours out there, and then we slapped the battery in it, and it was raining really bad, and it was in the garage. This is not going to open because it's jammed right there, but it was raining really bad, and I turned around and cranked it, and it fired up and it ran, and we did not turn it off and drove it all the way down, all the way back to Houston, and it's been running ever since. Well, it was running ever since until, about a week ago, she's finally started to clunk out. These here are some really great trucks as well. That one there had roughly about 400,000 miles on it, and she's finally going to kaput. So they're really nice trucks if you take care of them. Just put your right parts onto them, put gas into it, all that stuff. This here is a nice one though. I might buy this one here. I like the tires. I like everything else onto it. I don't really feel like spending $12,000 on a truck, but for something like this here, I may turn around and do it. It might go for less, and it might go for more, but only time will tell. Anyway, that's it for this one here. I'm finna go and head on to the house and